What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 34 of my Total Warhammer 3 Nkari / Seducers of Slaanesh campaign. So as we saw last time, after taking Fort Stroghoff, Nkari is moving down to this area as the bear has roared, and we gotta get our last soul. Now, I would have loved to be able to take Helpit and, well, for ourselves. Unfortunately, Scrag the Slaughterer is here, and we don't know how long he's going to keep sieging. Most likely, he'll keep sieging up until the end, until the garrison runs out. Or dies from attrition. To be perfectly honest, the garrison is suffering more attrition than these guys are most likely. So yeah. Looks like it's pretty unlikely that we're going to get Helpit for ourselves, but hey, with the 4th soul, we should be in a pretty good place. Otherwise, we were also moving around here with the 3 Ignaviis, the main Ignavii, and his 2 little Ignavii spawn armies, and Morgus Cromson here has himself a very nice little dwarven stack that we're about to have a pretty epic cinematic battle of fighting against, which should be a damn fine time. Finally, between the episodes, I took quite a while, like at least 10 minutes, of was moving all of our heroes around, building a bunch of stuff, basically doing everything annoying that is available. The most important thing there was that the Riding Fortress finally got its upgrade to level 5, so we are only 5 turns from being able to build a Pandemonium and getting +2 control for all provinces, which is quite significant. It's a very nice buff. I don't really care about the +5 growth for all provinces, to be perfectly honest, but yeah, +2 control alone is worth it. Plus, I believe there's an achievement for this building, so I don't really care about achievements. I'm not an achievement hunter myself, but it's a nice little bonus, I suppose. Now, Ignaviis, it's time for you to do the thing. You know the thing. You go here. We shall attack Morgus Cromson with both these armies together. Hopefully he does not run away. In fact, what will happen if I put you into ambush right beside him? Huh, wait. If you're in ambush, you don't come in and help. Oh, that's interesting. Let's not do that then. Let's put you into channeling stance, yeah. Wait, that doesn't help us at all because we don't have a caster in this army. Wait, well, actually, wait, you're Herald of Slaanesh. You know what? But it's also 15% per turn. So I suppose if we end the turn, we might as well end it in the stance. Anyway, oh, we also have some level ups. I also forgot that this army is quite damaged still against a pretty darn elite Dwarven stack. But, well, we faced off against some Dwarven stacks before and have been pretty darn successful there as well. So perhaps not as concerning as it might seem. Now, in terms of what we're getting here, we got 3 points available to us. I still think we're going to go for the Promise of Promise of Perfection and Drawn to Decadence, as well as Renowned and Feared. I mean, the other opportunity or possibility was to go for one of these things, and I mean, we have 4 Striders, we have 3 Spawn, we have some Demon Nets. Gratifying Charge is Seekers and Heart Seekers. Oh, this already buffs Hell Striders as well as Marauders. Yeah, we could upgrade the Demon Nets. The Spawn don't really get much of a buff from their buff, so that's kind of meh. You know what, I feel like all this is not good enough for us to bother with it right now, and I feel like we just keep heading into Drawn to Decadence and Promise of Perfection, so let's do that. Let's get Slaves to Excess or Corruption. Does it really matter? Probably not. I'm gonna get Slaves to Excess, Draft Master, and then Drawn to Decadence. Gotta keep that money rising, because we are getting a new army, for those that recall. Let's get Immortality, let's get a Blade Shield, and you already have all the rest of the good stuff, so let's go for Moonmaker or Veteran? You know what, let's go Veteran. I'd prefer that you not die in battles. I mean, you are mortal, but you know what I mean. You can get 3 points into Blade Shield. I guess we're not going to bother with increased mobility for you, because, well, it does nothing for us, because we already have one. Alrighty, well, that's good. Let's get to it, Morgus. Let's see if you're willing to fight this with 2 armies. Are you going to run or are you going to fight? He's going to run. Come on, Morgus. Can we reach it still? Yes, we can. Oh, silly, silly Morgus. You're screwed now. And now you won't even draw out this little bit crushing defeat. I don't think so, game. I really, really don't think so. Now, if these guys had a... Ooh. We could take one of their gyrocopters. Let's see, Brimstone Gun and a regular gyrocopter. Huh, 34. The Brimstone Gun was pretty okay the last time we used it. I do wonder, they're at the same speed. in melee, who would win? The Brimstone Gyrocopter? I mean, if we borrow one Gyrocopter, we could set it to fight the other Gyrocopter, just for fun. We don't need to, but I'm gonna. There you go. We'll do that. And actually, if we could suffer minimal casualties on this army, that would be swell. Honestly, I'm now starting to think we may not even need it, although, no, you guys are kind of damaged. You'd probably have a difficult time fighting those Slayers, wouldn't you? We could also borrow a Miner unit and sacrifice it, but miners are so weak already that there's probably no real reason to do so. Anyway, let's do this cinematically, shall we?
I am divine, your master in the subjugation to come.
Alrighty, well, you're not as divine as Nkari. So, here we go. Dwarven battle. I think we got a pretty good situation. Ooh, hello. Got some construction thingies over here. Sort of bridge, some sort of dwarven bridge, I take it, by virtue of the fact that it's going into a dwarven settlement. Though I suppose they could have co-opted some Sky Titan. No, we're not in the we're not in the mountains. Not in the right mountains, I mean. So yeah, it's just dwarven stuff. Honestly, this looks bigger than a lot of the Sky Titan stuff we saw, which is kind of odd, in my opinion. Anyway, we'll speed this up a little bit because we are going to wait for the reinforcements that are coming on the field. And these guys aren't going to do anything about it because they have no artillery. Otherwise, we would have taken it over. Is it weird that the thing I'm most excited for in this particular battle is to see whether the Brimstone gun is more effective, or how effective the Brimstone gun's going to be against the regular Gyrocopter? I don't think it's weird. Maybe I just can't wait to get all the regular factions ported into Warhammer 3 with all the updated graphics and fighting new different types of enemies to see how different kind of factions, you know, rock, paper, scissors each other. It should be a pretty fun time. Anyway, we're just setting up the map here. Over on this side of the map, we have a ton of Seeker Chariots that we're going to send in, plus a couple of regular Seekers as well that are just going to hit the enemy in the back. Unfortunately, almost the entire enemy army is not very vulnerable to spell work because they have a lot of Slayers, Giant Slayers, and Iron Drakes over here. Like, they're not going to blob up. They got loose formations with the Slayers, and obviously it's pretty pointless using, like, Pit of Shades against the Iron Drakes, but it's okay. Anyway, the first units in are our two Cultists, as I like to send these two in by themselves. First, they charge, they do good damage, and on top of that, they summon a bunch of units and help our allies move in faster. Man, I really want an army with, like, 5 Cultists now. I really like the unit. The repeated summons really do work nicely. Yeah, plus I like the model as well. Anyway, we have a first charge over here, a Mammoth, as well as a unit or two of Marauders, and our unit of Spawn of Slaanesh. Charging into Slayers, however, so the Spawn are in, well, they're in for a world of hurt here, aren't they? Because the Slayers are pretty darn effective against them. Ignavii is getting ready to move in. He's kind of just sauntering around, watching the fun, but now he wants to join in as well. He likes to watch first. The main portion of the enemy here is kind of surrounded, at least in part because we summoned all of our units already. Both of the Keepers of Secrets, one of whom is attacking a Thane, and one of whom is attacking the... or wait, our Cultists are attacking the Thane. These guys are attacking the armored units as much as they can, i.e. the Iron Drakes. And no, another Chaos Portal opens up, and here comes some Furies, which are going to help to attack those Iron Drakes further. Over in the center, we have our Feral Mammoth, who is trying to attack the enemy lord, and has actually done some damage, I think, to him, though it is surrounded by a bunch of heroes at the same time, and we do have to be careful with that. In the meantime, the Gyrocopter with Brimstone Gun has been firing, and considering it's the only ranged thing we have, it has been firing on these Gyrocopters, and it appears to have already brought one down. So I'm pretty happy with that. Well done, the Brimstone Gun. Can the Brimstone Gun miss? Or is it a perfect accurate? No, it can clearly miss, I think. Wait, no, it looked like it hit. Huh. So, to answer my own question, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that one missed. Okay, yeah, it can definitely miss. Actually, still looks like it's doing damage though, because they just dropped by about 25 HP. Oh, here, 25% I mean. Here comes Ignavia. And he's obviously going to go for the enemy lords and heroes out here. Another gyrocopter falls, and here comes the Seeker Chariot. Enough Seeker Chariots for you? Just let them all run over the Slayers. There was no real good reason to do this. I just wanted to see what it looked like, because this battle is kind of hilariously easy. I mean, look at the balance of power. They've lost already 3/4 of their army, and we've suffered pretty little in terms of damage taken. Over on this side, I think this is where we've taken the most damage, and it was primarily the spawn of Slaanesh and these units that were fighting giant blobs of Slayers. Otherwise, everybody here is more or less fine, and it's not like there's another army over here to capitalize on the fact that our army might get a little bit hurt from this. A charge of those Seeker Chariots. And there we go, another gyrocopter falls to the brimstone gun. Ooh, also, what do these gyrocopters look like when they're in Slaaneshi colors? Ooh, and there we go. Nice lead up and kill for the last gyrocopter. Well done, well done. Man, I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have dwarven allies. But just to build a few of these, just for the fun of it. I know that they weren't all that effective in the... Well, actually, the brimstone guns were always the okay ones. The regular gyrocopters were garbage in vanilla. Brimstone guns were okay. And clearly, they can at least counter other gyros. Anyway, that's about it. A super quick battle, but who knows if we're going to get a better one this episode in terms of cinematics, so we might as well have fought it. There's no actual need to chase the enemy down. If you're wondering why the battle has not... Well, okay. It wasn't ending for a few seconds because there were a few Slayers, I believe, still alive, getting their death blows in and all that, but now they are no longer, and the victory is ours and decisive. Let's see how much damage we took to our second army, wherein we tried to preserve our units that won't heal because they're disciples. I think we did pretty well, but let's find out for sure. Alrighty, there we go, not too bad at all. We sought to minimize the casualties taken by Ignavii 2, and we succeeded. Pretty happy there. We did take some casualties in the main army, but not all that many. Plus, we got to watch the gyrocopter with the brimstone gun bring down the regular gyrocopter, and I'm pretty happy with that. It did seem to do quite well doing so. 3,700 rather damage. Not a crazy amount, but certainly more than the enemy gyro did, so we took the superior one, clearly. 4.7k damage only on Ignavii as well, but to be fair, we didn't really use any offensive spells, because honestly, using them against Slayers doesn't work so well, because they didn't really blob up enough, too loose in their formations. Now, in terms of this, we could take a little bit of cash, but our money is in a pretty good state right now, so I figure we could just devour the captive so we can heal faster and keep on fighting. It probably doesn't matter all that much at the end of the day, but just go for the Devour. And there we go, take that guy out. Now, unfortunately, it looks like we won't be able to reach you, Evelina Bedchuk. Free Shield of Talos. Yeah, Ignavii, can you do this? No. And unfortunately, you will suffer attrition by virtue of being here. We are only at 89 Slaaneshi Corruption. Apparently, 89 is still... How is 89 not enough? Are you telling me you need 100 to not suffer attrition? That seems a little obnoxious. Why would you possibly need... How is 89 not sufficient corruption? 69 should be sufficient corruption. Shame on the devs for not making 69 the magic number. You disappoint me greatly. SFO, you need to fix this. This is a travesty. And yeah, same thing's happening here. Ignavii 3 is also suffering attrition because of this. Absolute nonsense. But anyway, you stay here, chase down Evelina Bedchuk if you can. And I do believe that's everybody this turn, yes? Yes, I've moved all the Villotrescas, as I said, between the episodes, and unless there's something else to do that I'm not thinking of, which I don't think there is, we're good. Ooh, also, Zarina Katrin is ready to go with a full stack. She might try to actually compete for that Nurglite soul. That should be pretty neat. I would love to fight this fight against her full stack in the realm of Nurgle. But anyway, let's skip the rest of this. Hero not mood, building upgrade available. Also, what is our final objective? Do we have any objectives other than this? No, just complete the Nurgle realm and then fight the final battle. Okay, that's fine. This is pretty unlikely because the Poxmakers are our the Poxmakers are our vassals, Oracles are our allies, Legions are vassals or allies, I don't even remember anymore. Disciple of the Mob, we're looking to make vassals. While the Ice Court will be destroyed, I honestly feel like the Ice Court's probably the main thing here. I don't really care about Goldtooth, they're weak and they're far away, and we're not drawing an extra 100 turns just to take care of Goldtooth. I'll think about dealing with these guys afterwards, but I don't know, I'll think about it. We'll see. I guess it depends on whether it's worthwhile. We could just, like I was planning before, what I was originally going to do was destroy this entire, their entire nation or whatever by summoning 1 million disciple armies. I might still do that. Well, it really depends on how long it'll take to build them up. We'll see. We'll see. We still got a little bit more to build and a little bit more gifts and stuff to do. Anyway, we'll end the turn here. Let's see what Katerin does, whether she tries to go into one of the rifts. No, she's going to recruit for one more turn. What is this? What is this? Oh, you're trying to draw us into attacking the Hell Pit. No, thank you, though. Decline attack. Wait, if we say yes to the... I mean, here's the thing. They're going to win this anyway. There's no way they lose against this. This stuff's too powerful. If we do this, we have low casualties. Hopefully we don't take a lot. I really wanted this territory. The thing is, if we do this, we might get bonus reputation with them for it. Just go for it, I guess. It doesn't say anything about, do we lose reputation for declining attacks? I don't know. You know, I'm actually curious. You know what, let's find out. Declining attack. I know they're gonna win anyway, but I'm interested. Strategic threat aversion. No, it doesn't look like we lose any rep, so, okay. We didn't gain rep either, but, you know, who cares? Oh, Miao Ying's pretty close. I didn't realize she was making her way here. Aha, the Poxmakers of Nurgle have entered the realm of assassinated. Well, that's just rude. Villatreska has fallen. Reichland is on the precipice. Hey, a Villatreska falls, but another Villatreska rises. This is the way of Slaanesh. Let's move you down here.
No, I must decline.
What do you mean you must decline? You're doing it. Why are you saying you're declining? Why must you lie? Villatreska shouldn't lie. Let's see. I'm just curious. How many of these guys died doing this? Not enough. Wait, are these guys being completely destroyed by this? Yeah, they are. Huh, that's interesting. Attrition is so weird on ogres. Look at this. Why are the ogre bulls with iron fists completely unharmed by this? And regular ogre bulls are getting completely destroyed. I wonder if this is gonna keep happening next turn or whether it's just a display bug. Something's happening to these guys. I take it they're out of meat as well as suffering attrition. But anyway, Nkari, since you cannot have help it. One turn, eh? As I was saying, since you cannot have help it, you shall have, I suppose, a soul. And away you go. To the Plague Lord. The last one. Enter Rift.
The land of the Plague Lord. Be cautious where you step in this putrid domain. Nurgle's realm is a garden of bloated flora and fauna, desperate to spread their infected spores. And at its center lies the mansion of the Plague Lord. The great sagging edifice where Nurgle himself works to concoct his greatest poxes. Guarding the mansion's gates is the Gardener, the favored demon prince of Nurgle. Destroy him to claim his soul.
I spy the mensch and the one that lived within. And I decay. And I wither.
Okie dokie, guarding the mansions, gets yada yada yada, line of Plague Lord, tour the gardens. Okay, where is the immunity? Okay, it's all the way up here. Oh wow, Kugath's closer to it. Okay, we gotta book it. Really don't want to lose to Kugath, considering he's our ally and we can't stop him here. Would be a shame. Tour the gardens, yeah, okay, well we're gonna run through it. Wait, did he appear here last turn or this turn? He can move, oh damn, so he'll... Oh, but does he have the same immunity as we do? Or maybe, I mean, his immunity could be here, or is it always the same? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll have to march stance through this, most likely. I mean, the armies themselves probably aren't too problematic. Oh, you got a couple great unclean ones here. Oh, and this one's... What the hell happened here? Why are you hurt? The thing just started. You can't have fought anybody. I don't know. The game's behaving weird today. Let's see, that's Nkari. Syndancer, are you almost ready to go? Viditas, here. You don't need to get anybody, so you go here. Let's move the Viditases in.
Prepare to die.
Alrighty. Training, and... that. Alrighty, there. If you're wondering why I went with 2 Alluruses, even though we already have a Herald of Slaanesh, it's because I was originally planning to build a pair of Exalted Secret Chariots, but we could just mount the Alluruses on the Exalted Secret Chariots, and thus we have a better unit, straight up, so there's no real need to get an Exalted Secret Chariot. Are you kidding me? The Alluruses are cheaper than the Hellflayers? How much do Exalted Secret Chariots cost? Well, I would assume that it brings it up to the same amount. You know, who cares? Who cares about the actual cost? Now you're gonna transfer 6 of these little fiends over. Isn't it fiendish? There you go. Alrighty, a nice little army. And Helmrip, goodbye for now. Perhaps we'll see you again later. There we go, it's about 2,000 gold per turn back. Now, do you guys have any opinions on this army? And yes, I know that the Hellflayers and the Chariots don't really work the Fiends so well because they would block each other. But once again, I built this army mostly this way because I couldn't really think of another way to build an army that we didn't already have. I am kind of tempted to replace the Screamers with more Furies, but they do fulfill a somewhat different role. Even though we can't upgrade them, which is, I guess, the biggest unfortunate thing. I'm just wondering if there's any other modification we could do to this army. We could remove one of the Screamers and get another Cultist. The Cultist would always be... More Cultists is always better because they summon stuff. But then again, do we really want to do all Cultists in all armies? You know what I mean? Honestly, maybe I should have just taken out those Cultists so we didn't have to rely on them and put in another Fiend. But it's too late, it's deleted now. You got places to be. And there you go. Alrighty, and I guess we'll level you up someday, some way. If 1 point only, I'm just checking if there's anything. Well, I guess, if anything, we need to immediately start upgrading Frenzied Revelry for our Fiends, because we have a lot of them. And I believe that's it. Most likely we'll put you... I haven't decided yet. Maybe on an Exalted Seeker Chariot, but maybe we'll put you on a steed while these Alluruses... Shush. Deal with that sort of thing. Alrighty, so that's you, Syndancer, Ignabii. Also, are you guys... Okay, yeah, it's 100% corruption now. Because that's not happening anymore. You go here. You stay here and guard the Frozen Landing, because more dwarfs might come out. Here. Here, we don't need to cultify Temple of Heimkel because we're going to take it over because it's part of the Frozen Landing. Speaking of taking over, I guess if we don't take Novkazi, we can send Ignabii out here while Syndancer travels down like this and starts taking stuff over here. That's probably the best way to do it. You attack this, destroy it, they're going to run away, you're going to chase them down, then you're going to kill them. Come on, Ignabii. There we go. This should be auto-resolvable. No deaths, no deaths.
Bringers of joyous degradation.
Alrighty, ally mission successful too. Oh, well, isn't that nice? And a free Sword of Strife as well. You're gonna go into encamp stance. Your magic is maxed out, so you're gonna encamp, and you're gonna just keep going this way and healing up while you head to the Temple of Honkill to take it over. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. And I believe that's... Yeah, right. We don't need to move you guys. Alrighty, let's see what buildings we got a bit... Oh, damn it. Alright, let's see. Eternal Lagoon, nothing. Bloodhaven, you're ready for a level up. Alright, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but sure. Giant Home Mountains, you have this, the Dimensional Rift, which is probably pretty good. It does provide additional slashing corruption in adjacent areas, so I think the Dimensional Rifts are probably the superior picks over here. So yeah, that's fine. Crackadrak, Shardlands, Blackrock. What do we have to build here? Oh, to possibly be able to build Exalted Secret Chariots. Don't need it right now. Writhing Fortress. We just lost a bunch of Pellucid Globes here, so we're going to replace them with Saborii. And there you go, to increase your cash flow. Writhing Fortress. While you cannot build the Pandemonium now, you can certainly build another Saborium to increase your cash flow further. Lovely. And Northern Wastes. Looks good to me. What is upgradable here? Oh, this. To get this Keeper of Secrets. We're okay, I think. And Infernius, same thing with you, because we don't need the Soul Grinder, because it's really not worth building this building. It really bothers me that the final tier of this building doesn't increase Allura's capacity by 2. It really should, considering how much it costs, but... Oh, good. Okay, now there's a lot of Villatrescas to move, but I guess you don't have much of a choice in the matter. Oh, there's a new Villatresca. Welcome. Oh, man, you're gonna get assassinated by this guy, aren't you? This one assassinated another Villatresca just recently. You know what? Move up here instead. Move away from this guy. He's already killed... I think that was the second one he's killed, too. Or she's killed. Whatever. Rename Villatresca. Villatresca cult is eternal. As I said, when one Villatresca falls, another Villatresca rises. You can try to provide a gift. Please don't fall. Damn it. Didn't fall, though. I guess we're good there. Alright, Villatresca. Next, EU. I don't see an army here, unfortunately. Ah, no, those are not armies. Alright, keep searching for armies. Next, Villatresca. You've already got a Gift of Slaanesh. You can build a cult in 1 turn, so you're gonna build it up here in wherever the next place you can reach is. You're gonna move forward as well. Probably try assassinating some heroes, but I'm okay. Alright, next Villatresca. Over this way, try to find something. Next Villatresca. You are going to go here and you're going to cultify this gold mine because it's the last place here. How soon can we proliferate 4 turns? Okay, ooh, you can build a cult soon. Oh, we need to send you somewhere where you can actually make use of that. If you go back here, you could grab Correct Peak. Do that. Next. You can cultify immediately, so go for Kazadirkulas. You... well, you've got time. 10 turns. Okay, you go here, try to find an army. You have no army in reach, and you got 6 turns. You could take one of these. I guess you can stay here for now. Garrulus, the best. You were allowed a unique name because of this. Clan Krizor, Skaven. Try. I bet these guys like us, but I don't really care. I'd rather have more gifts. There you go. Well done, Garrulus. You died once, and I insulted you for it, but you've been successful ever since, so as long as you don't repeat it, we are good. Alright, and I think that was the last Villatresca. Ironically, the last Villatresca is a Garrulus. You know what? Garrulus, the last Villatresca. There you go. Or maybe Garrulus the Villatresca Hierophant, I don't know, some kind of cult position, whatever. Skip the rest of this. Garrison Lord and assign skill points. You're now moved, building upgrade available, and let's end another turn. And, ooh, hello, what do we have here? Darkwing Disciples, devotee upkeep, -20 for Disciple armies. Well, that's just swell. Oh, I should have had Nkari summon a Disciple army before leaving. Now, although then again, there's not enough Slaanesh corruption all over this place to have made that good. Nah, alright, fair enough. Next. Oh, Viditas has landed. Okay. I completely forgot. I guess there was another hero we could have moved. Northern provinces, western provinces, yada yada yada, the rest doesn't matter. Oh, I guess there's only 36 remaining factions. Darkwing Disciples done, which means... What are we heading towards next? Decadent Apostles, we have Darkwing Disciples, which means we could go for Invigorating Presence, which is okay. The upkeep production on Hellstrider is also okay, but it's not much. Kind of tempted to go for Intoxicating Heroism. That's at Hedonism, which would make more sense. Sacking Settlements, Raising Settlements, we're not really using these. I do really want the Promise as well, though. Do we really need Intoxicating Heroism? I mean, it'll help with the Cultist recruit rank. Although I still don't know whether this applies to cultists that were summoned. It might. You know, let's just do this and then we'll go straight for the Promise afterwards. And then we'll go for Invigorating Presence after that. And then we'll leave this to last and possibly never get it. I don't know. We'll see. We don't really need it, that's the thing. And ooh, Nkari, suffering attrition. Are you still badly damaged, army? Yes, you are. Indeed you are. Alright, Nkari, time for you to move. Wait, if we go here, we'll lose our turn, so there's no point. Or do we lose our turn? I don't remember. Why do I feel like Kugatha's heading up here? It's making me very uncomfortable. Let's attack this. Oh wow, we're basically out of time. Okay, let's just do a quick battle against these guys. They're pretty weak. Let's get... Who are you on before? Leadership +10, area augment. Let's put that on you, because you stay with units. And do we want to seduce anybody here? Oh wow, we can seduce a great unclean one. Now that's Slaaneshi power. Or we can seduce a pair of Pox Riders and send them at the enemy. I feel like I would like the Pox Riders more because they... our units can follow them into battle, essentially, allow them to take hits. And it's not like we need the money. I mean, to be fair, we don't even really need to seduce them, but whatever. Just because we can. Fight battle. Do this manually real quick. Then move on. Gotta get that last soul. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem that Katarina has gone into the realm of Nurgle. Come on now. Why must you be stuck? Must be doubly annoying when you guys can't see me edit this part out. You guys... Okay, wait. You're gonna run up front, everybody's gonna follow you in. I guess Nkari is actually going to be up front, technically. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Actually, more like this, because this is a little bit not quite same direction. Do that, that. Soul Grinder's up front together with these guys. There we go. And, oh, I guess you guys can go all the way back. Although I prefer you guys not get hurt. Alright, Nkari, group 1. You two, you can be part of this. Hey, Nkari, up front. You can't be hurt. I mean, you can be hurt, but you can't be killed, at least not easily. You know what, maybe we'll actually make you guys part of group 2. You guys should all maintain distance with each other. There we go. It's not like it's going to be a hard battle or anything. Go, Nkari killed that Spurt Mildew. Everybody else group up and attack.
Is my canvas.
There we go. You guys are maintaining... Yes, you are maintaining. Well done. Nkari attack. You know, one of these times I should do, just see if I can send Nkari in by himself, see if he can destroy a full stack. I do expect that he can, but hey, who knows. Willing Prey on you. There's a great unclean one coming. Let's go for our Witch Stealer. Sorry, no, I want you to kill that Lord. You can use Hysterical Frenzy on yourself. Why not? We can do it.
This will be
I believe in us.
exquisite.
Alright, there we go. Here comes the rest of our reinforcements. You guys go around, get ready to attack. Alrighty, and you want to buff Nkari with some nice Occam's Mind Razor. There we go. How's that enemy lord? I don't see him. He's in there somewhere, but he's rampaging like everybody else. You're in here, right? Do the debuff. You can use Prismatic Amplifier, and while Locus of Grace sort of helps, you can also use your healing. And I want you to move away, because you're actually hurt, unlike most of our stuff. Ooh, Time of Muck. Yes. Yes, please. And you guys attack those. Fox Riders probably stand no chance against Heartseekers. And there we go, that should be about it. We'll just watch the rest of this. Not that there's much to see. Oh, Nkari's fighting two great unclean ones, sandwiched between two great unclean ones. Is he enjoying it? I don't know, you tell me. They're probably not enjoying it as much as he is, because, well, there we go. Their lord is dead, and Nkari's almost killed this great unclean one, and the other one should follow suit quite soon. The rest of the army is dissipating already as well. Alright, Nkari, kill the other one. Down he goes. Didn't get to see him fall. Yeah, it's super easy battle. You can probably tell why I didn't bother making that one cinematic. We had 6 losses, pretty darn minimal. I do wonder if it was our summoned units that counted, or whether we actually took some, or whether we actually lost some units in this particular situation. Come on. Alrighty, and oh wow, 3,000 favor. That's not too bad, especially considering we used 3,000 to seduce these guys. You know what, let's just get it back, and we made an extra 4k, so we make more than we lose by seducing at this stage. Nice, offers tribute. And there we go, that army is dead. We can move into encamp stance, but we then will not be able to move too much further and will most likely get attacked. Alternatively, we could move as far as we can and suffer attrition. Huget's probably not going to go into March stance, though, which is great. And honestly, our March stance wouldn't take us all that much further anyway than regular stance. We could also go right here and go into ambush, where we will suffer attrition, but nobody will know we're here. You know what? I like that idea. Go here. I don't think Nurgle spawns attack you anyway, but just in case they do, we'll go into ambush. Alrighty, and I believe that's about it. I think I'm gonna call this episode here. There's still a lot of Villatrescas to move, and once again, I'll do that between the episodes so as not to waste time. That's probably the best path forward. Next time, Nkari will keep soul hunting, though I doubt he will reach the palace within next episode, probably the episode after that. In addition to that, we will be trying to upgrade this place to try to trade it to the ogres for vassalage. Not super likely. Trespasses against the disciples of what? When did we? Oh, because they took help. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And you can't get a frickin' agreement with them, can you? Well, that's just annoying, isn't it? I wonder if we could vassalize Greases as well. But anyway, in addition to that, Ignavii will probably get a battle out of the Temple of Heimkel, as we're going to send him there, and then he's going to start taking over all these dwarven territories. Hopefully, together with the help of Sindancer, our brand new lord. Maybe we should send you out to sea. Would it be faster to go through sea? You know what, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll find out next time. So that's it. As always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay, the way I do things on this channel. And don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.